The master thief deliberately removed his helmet in full view of the surveillance cameras and hand-delivered his heist manifesto to the museum director. His target, the $2 billion Black Pearl. He knew the terrified director would personally reset the security codes, allowing him to covertly observe the entire combination from outside the museum. He watched as the overconfident director activated every anti-theft device and ordered a special task force to guard the pearl around the clock. Meanwhile, the thief intentionally leaked his plan to the media, drawing crowds from all over Paris to witness the spectacle. When the countdown hit 0, however, nothing happened. Just as the director exhaled in relief, the alarm shrieked. Realizing there was an inside job, the police stormed the hall to inspect the faces of the task force, but they found no anomalies. By then, the thief had already entered the newly changed code and slipped out. Sensing something was wrong, the director ordered the unit to intercept the exits. He shed his tactical gear for civilian clothes, but was ultimately captured by the task force at the exit. Under the collective gaze of the public, he was escorted into a police car. But the moment the door closed, he let out a laugh. The patrol car was a fake, driven by his accomplices. Under the perfect cover of sirens, he vanished from the scene, initiating his true plan, a flawless disappearance. He stepped out of the fake car, ducked into an alley, and climbed to a rooftop, intentionally exposing himself to the police snipers. This lured the entire force toward him. He sprinted across the rooftops until he reached a 10-meter wide gap between buildings. He took a leap of faith but failed, plummeting from the roof to ensure he drew the attention of every passerby. When the police reached the scene, all that remained was his signature fedora. Following a tip from a witness, the inspector rushed to the hospital, only to find the thief lying motionless in the morgue. Even as he touched the cold corpse, the inspector refused to believe the legend had ended this way. Headlines immediately broadcast his death, and his funeral was held as scheduled. At the very last moment before the burial,
Excuse me?
the inspector intercepted the casket, demanding an exhumation. Amidst the curses and insults of the grieving family, the lid was slowly pried open. Faced with a lifeless body, the inspector was overcome with shame and fled the scene in disgrace.
I'm sorry.
As the final flowers fell onto the grave, the thief opened his eyes. He used his tools to push aside a secret panel at the bottom of the casket and crawled into a pre-dug tunnel to make his final escape. In reality, he had meticulously chosen the fall site 2 weeks prior. By utilizing window awnings and a concealed airbag vest, he ensured he hit the ground unharmed. Then his accomplices moved him into the morgue, where cooling spray allowed him to fake a death certificate right under the inspector's nose. Now that the entire world believes he is dead, the $2 billion Black Pearl is officially and untraceably his.